present Basil by Wilkie Collins, adapted for radio by Robin Brooks, with Julian Rhind-Tutt as Basil, Robert Glenister as Mannion, and Julie Cox as Margaret. Episode 1.
What am I now about to write? The history of little more than 1 year's happenings. Why? Maybe as a warning. For I live under the curse of an impending threat. An enemy, determined, dreadful, deadly, is now and forever lurking after me, patient to wait days, weeks, or years until he takes his opportunity to uncover my hiding place. Thus it is with no leisure I begin my story. I had just received my quarter's allowance and had gone into the city to cash the cheque at my father's banker's.
Plenty of room inside. On there you go, missus.
I planned to embark on a literary career and often rode in omnibuses to amuse myself by observing the passengers.
I beg your pardon.
Any more fares?
As we skirted Regent's Park, two people entered the vehicle. One, an elderly lady.
Pass right down the cob, leads.
The other, a girl.
Hold tight.
Oh,
Allow me.
I beg your pardon.
Not at all.
Thank you.
As she sat down, she lifted her veil. She was young and beautiful. Our eyes met. How painfully my heart beat. She put down her veil again immediately, but I thought I could discern through the lace a slight movement of her lips that ripened to a smile. And there was enough left to see the rim of delicate white embroidery encircling the lovely throat. The figure visible where the shawl had fallen open, slender but full. The little ornaments she wore, simple enough in themselves, but each a treasure on her.
St. John's Wood for the shellcuts.
When she and her companion got out, I followed them cautiously until we reached a suburb of new houses. Unfinished streets, unfinished crescents, unfinished squares, unfinished gardens surrounded us. At last, they stopped at a new square and reached one of the newest of the new houses and went in. I sauntered on, dreaming in full day. Was I in love? In love with a girl I had accidentally met on an omnibus? Or was I merely indulging in a momentary caprice, merely feeling a young man's hot, hasty admiration for a beautiful face? These were questions which I could not then decide. All my thoughts ran astray. The more I tried to collect myself, the less self-possessed I became. I strove to repress my desire. I tried to laugh it off, to think of my sister Clara, or the book I was writing, of anything but the one subject that pressed stronger and stronger on me, the harder I struggled against it. The spell of the siren was over me. I came round the square and reached the house again. Was this her home? Then a window was thrown open, and she was there, standing beside a birdcage.
No, you shan't.
Playing with a poor captive canary,
Where is it?
teasing it with a lump of sugar.
There it is. No, wait.
How lovely she looked.
There, Minnie. You have caught it. Now you may keep it.
I circled the square again. When I came past the house, one of the female servants was standing at the garden gate. I advanced, determined.
Good day.
Good day, sir.
Good day to you. Could you tell me, please, whose house is this?
Mr. Sherwin's.
Thank you, thank you. Here.
Oh, you're very kind, sir.
Tell me, who is Mr. Sherwin?
A linen draper, sir. He is a shop right on the end of Oxford Street, ever so big.
Yes, I knew a Mr. Sherwin who lived somewhere hereabout. He was a bachelor, a youngish man. Could your master be the same person?
Oh, no, sir. My master is a married man. He has a daughter, Miss Margaret. She's reckoned a very fine young lady, sir.
And what's your name, my dear?
Oh, Susan, sir.
Susan. Susan, should you be very much surprised if I asked you to do me a great favour?
Well, really, sir, I'm sure I don't know.
I hope we shan't be strangers long. I hope this is not the last time I shall make you a present.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Can you keep a secret?
Yes, sir.
I want you to find me an opportunity of speaking to your young mistress.
Oh, Lord, sir, I wouldn't dare.
Very well, very well. But you can tell me at least whether Miss Margaret ever goes out to take a walk.
Don't ask me, sir. Please don't.
Suppose I promised that I would only speak to her while she was in your sight and would leave her the moment you wish me to go away.
Well, sir, that would make a difference, to be sure.
Eventually, she told me that she and her young mistress were to go out at 2. I took up a position in view of the house and waited. A linen draper's daughter. What would my father think of that? Was I still in love? Margaret. Margaret. It had never been a favourite name with me. Now I felt a sort of terror as I detected myself repeating it and finding a new, unimagined poetry in the sound. Could this be love? The thing was impossible, but the sight I had seen of the girl at the open window, how lovely she had looked. I gave myself up to the charm that was at work on me. I loved her. All that I felt, all that I knew was summed up in those words. Whatever effect my passion might have on my mental powers, on my sense of duty to my family, nevertheless it was a pure feeling towards her. Margaret.
I shouldn't like to say.
Then don't.
Excuse me. I mean no disrespect.
Who are you?
I am a gentleman. My father is a peer of the realm, a man of means. I saw you today, and I was struck the moment I saw you. Did you feel the same? No, of course not. But I felt I must see you, speak to you. I am in love with you.
Sir, I cannot listen to such an address from a total stranger. It is very wrong of you to speak to me.
I beg you to forgive me. My intentions are entirely honourable. I swear to you that I love you with a sincere passion, the first that ever I felt. I am a gentleman.
Then you should remember what becomes you as one, and not make such advances again. I remember you. You were on the omnibus this morning.
Yes, I do love you. I swear it was love at first sight. Please believe me. It is the first time that I ever...
Really, it is impossible that you could really care about me in so short a time.
I swear from the depths of my being, I only wish to talk to you, to meet with you on the most honourable terms.
On what terms? If you are, as you say, the son of a lord, I am a shopkeeper's daughter. The difference in rank makes any such terms unacceptable. You must allow me to proceed unhindered. Come, Susan.
Yes, mistress. Never say die, sir. I think she likes you.
Susan!
Yes, miss.
One word more. If this difference did not exist, this difference in rank, would you forbid me to speak?
It is no use, sir. The difference does exist.
Perhaps I have met you too late. Perhaps you are already...
No. You are too intrusive, sir. You are not polite. Susan.
I will write to your father. I will ask for a private interview.
Come, Susan.
Yes, miss.
I will tell him that you take a rank in beauty and goodness which is the highest rank in the land, the only rank I desire. I wrote to Mr. Sherwin. I received a reply. Mr. Sherwin presented his respectful compliments and would be happy to have the honour of seeing me. I revolved in my mind every possible course I could take at the interview to come. I knew nothing of Mr. Sherwin's character, yet I must trust him with a secret which I dared not trust to my own father. What could I say about marriage? A public, acknowledged marriage was impossible. I took unusual pains with my dress. I applied to a friend for the loan of one of his carriages to take me, fearing the risk of borrowing my father's carriage or my sister's, but knowing the common weakness of rank worship and wealth worship in men of Mr. Sherwin's order, and, I confess it in shame, meanly determining to profit by it to the utmost. My friend's carriage was willingly lent. It took me up at the appointed hour. Mr. Sherwin, I beg your pardon for this appearance in your home as a perfect stranger.
Not entirely a stranger, sir, if I may be allowed to say so.
Indeed?
I had the great pleasure and profit of being shown over your town residence last year, when your family were absent from London. Very beautiful house. I was delighted, quite delighted indeed. A glass of sherry?
Nothing, thank you. Mr. Sherwin, the object of my visit is connected with your daughter.
My daughter? I really can't imagine why.
You've heard of such a thing as love at first sight, Mr. Sherwin?
In books, sir?
The impression Miss Sherwin produced on me was such as to make me desire the privilege of becoming acquainted with her.
This is most extraordinary. What exactly are you suggesting?
Hear me out, please, Mr. Sherwin. I ought to have been plainer. I have come to ask your permission to pay my addresses. To ask of you her hand in marriage.
Good God! Well, that is quite another story, indeed. Forgive me. Young gentlemen in your station do sometimes fail in respect towards the wives and daughters of those not in their rank, exactly. Quite a misunderstanding. Pray, have a glass of sherry.
Not for me, I thank you. Your daughter communicated to me her awareness of the difference in our rank in life.
She did she? Well, high principles, you see, very distinguished manners, many accomplishments. Her schooling was 100 a year, you know, not including extras. Her knowledge of languages by the attention of Mr. Mannion...
Who is Mr. Mannion?
My confidential clerk, a most superior person. He's at Lyon buying silks for me.
A young man?
Oh, no, 40 if he's a day. So, then, yes, but... How about your honoured family, eh?
My father, on whom as a youngest son I am dependent, has very strong prejudices on the subject of social inequalities.
Most natural. I respect him. I do indeed.
You will not be surprised to hear how they are likely to affect me.
He disapproves, of course.
He's expressed no disapproval, Mr. Sherwin.
Indeed.
Because I have not given him the opportunity. I have not told him. I firmly believe that nothing would induce him to give his sanction to the marriage.
Then what can we do?
We must keep the courtship and marriage a secret from him until I can divulge it. I might introduce your daughter to him without disclosing who she was, and leave her gradually and unsuspectedly to win his affection and respect, as she could not fail to do.
This is a ticklish business. Suppose you failed, and you were dependent. What if your father should not come round, and my dear girl was disowned by your family?
I have influential friends. I am to be called to the bar.
I must be allowed time.
Of course.
To ascertain my daughter's feelings and to consider your proposals. But I assure you I am most flattered. Perhaps the day after tomorrow you will favour me with a visit?
I passed the 2 days in a state of gloomy apprehension, riding out into the country. I avoided my sister, who had never in her life asked question or uttered a word that could annoy me, who had confided all her own little secrets to my keeping since we had been children. As I thought on that, I felt a sense of humiliation, which was almost punishment enough for the meanness of which I was guilty. Apprehension of the failure of my application to Mr. Sherwin had nothing to do with the vague gloom which now darkened my thoughts. What I had observed of him during the latter part of our interview showed me plainly enough that he was trying to conceal, under exaggerated surprise and assumed hesitation, his secret desire to profit at once by my offer. It was not his delay, but the burden of deceit, the fetters of concealment, forced on me by the proposals themselves, which now hung heavy on my heart. Even the sight of the house where Margaret lived failed to invigorate me. When I was shown into the Sherwins' drawing room, both Mr. and Mrs. Sherwin were awaiting me there.
Most happy to see you again. Allow me to introduce my better half, Mrs. S.
Mrs. Sherwin appeared a melancholy woman.
We've had beautiful weather lately, sir.
Delightful, yes.
As the lady of the house, Mrs. S., it strikes me that you might offer a visitor some cake and wine without making any particular hole in your manners.
Beg your pardon, I'm very sorry, I'm sure.
Give me that, you'll spill it all over him.
Oh, I beg your pardon.
Your good health, sir. Your very good health. This sherry stands me in 8 shillings a bottle. Ought to be first rate at that price, eh?
Yes.
Coughing again? 6 months of the doctor and no good done.
I am much better. It was only...
Now, sir, to business. Business. Pleasure, I hope it will be to you.
Yes.
I've had what you may call an explanation with my dear girl. She was naturally a little confused. A very serious thing to decide at her age on a point involving the happiness of her whole life, and at so short a notice. Good God, what's the matter with you?
I beg your pardon.
What is there to cry about? Before a visitor, too. You better leave us.
I beg your pardon.
Madam.
Yes, off you go. That's better. She was always nervous. The doctors can do nothing for her.
I'm very sorry.
Not worth a moment's thought. Now, where was I?
An explanation with Margaret.
Oh, yes. Now, sir, as a man of the world, you know that young ladies don't give very straightforward answers on such subjects. But I got enough out of her to show me that you had no occasion to despond. All I have to say is this. If you agree to my proposals, then I agree to yours. That's fair enough, eh?
Quite fair.
Now, in the first place, she's too young.
Too young?
She's only 17.
I thought she was much older.
She's more developed than girls of her age. I could not give my consent until another year is out. The finishing of her education, the formation of her constitution, and so on.
No matter, I will wait.
Very good. Quite the gentleman. Now comes my grand difficulty.
Pray, explain yourself.
Suppose now you came courting my daughter for a year, and your father found it out and broke off the match. Now, where do you think Margaret's reputation would be then? I must guard against accidents.
What do you propose?
I propose that you should marry my daughter.
What?
No, privately marry her in a week's time. Pray, compose yourself. Having wed, I require you to give me your word of honour to leave her at the church door, and for the space of 1 year never to see her except in the presence of a third party. At the end of the year, I will give her to you as your wife in fact as well as in name.
Yes, but
this reconciles everything. If we are by chance discovered, your father can do nothing to stop the match, because the match will already have been made. I secure a year's delay for the finishing of her accomplishments and so forth. And you have the opportunity to break the thing to your father bit by bit. You shall have every facility for seeing Margaret. People may talk about your visits, but I shan't care for that, if all's safe and settled. What do you say? Take time to think.
I accept.
Delighted.
Oh.
Done and double done. There will be a little insurance on your life that I shall ask you to effect for dear Margaret's sake, and an agreement that you will settle a certain proportion of your property on her and her children, but this can all wait.
Then, would there be any objection to my seeing Miss Sherwin now?
None whatever. Margaret!
Father?
The moment I looked at her, all my doubts vanished, and a glow of joy and hope and love seemed to rush over my heart.
You know what this young fellow and I have been talking over?
Yes, Papa.
Well, any objections, eh?
No, Papa.
I went home with the assurance of success and a confidence in my own capacity to parry all dangerous questions. I could face my father and my sister Clara with perfect self-possession. But on opening my study door, I was astonished to see both of them in my room.
Oh, we are discovered.
You may well be surprised at this invasion, Basil, but I am only the instrument of your sister's conspiracy.
Clara?
Oh, Papa, you know I always leave as many explanations as I can to you.
Oh, very well. Clara's measuring for a set of bookcases as an aid to your literary efforts, which were to have been made in secret and put up as a surprise for you.
You have caught us in the act.
I had suggested a delay. They will not be needed for some months, after all. We return to the country tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Had you forgotten?
I'm afraid, sir, I will not be able to go with you so soon. It is my wish to remain in London some time longer.
Oh, what keeps you here?
Oh,
no, if you must make excuses, I must ask no questions. You have a secret? Keep it. I cannot interfere in your private affairs. I will trust to your honour not to deceive me. We shall be happy to see you in the country when you are able.
Oh, dear.
Oh, dear, I am in disgrace.
Don't grieve about it. I can talk him round. Are you really not coming?
No.
Basil, I have been anxious about you for the last few days.
Don't be.
You have some trouble.
No, absolutely not.
Promise that if you are in any difficulty, you will let me be of some use. Do let me.
Clara, you are my dearest friend in all the world. Of course, I promise.
I shall miss you. Write to me. I will write often.
My wedding day. I had not slept during the night that preceded it. I wandered through our empty house. My restlessness was a torture to me, and yet I could not overcome it. I took down book after book from the library, opened them to read, and put them back on the shelves the next instant. I walked to the window to occupy myself with what was passing in the street, and could not stay there for 1 minute. I went into the picture gallery, looked along the walls, and yet knew not what I was looking at. At last, I wandered into my father's study. A portrait of my mother hung over the fireplace, and for the first time I came to a long pause. My memory flew back to a long illness that I had suffered from as a child, when my couch was placed by my mother's bedside, and she used to sit by me and hush me to sleep. This brought with it a dread imagining that she might now be hushing my spirit once more, from wherever she was now watching over me. A stillness and awe crept over me, and I hid my face in my hands. An hour later, I entered the church.
You are the bridegroom?
Yes.
Stand here, please. Ah, here they are.
Mr. Sherwin was endeavouring to assume a self-possession he was evidently far from feeling. Mrs. Sherwin's face was pale to the very lips. Margaret showed the least symptoms of agitation. Except when the colour came and went occasionally on her cheek, I could detect no outward evidences of emotion at all. A confusion overspread my faculties. My sense of the place I was in grew more and more doubtful.
I, Basil Arthur Breeden Fitzpatrick.
I, Basil Arthur Breeden Fitzpatrick.
Take thee, Margaret Mavis Sherwin.
Take thee, Margaret Mavis Sherwin.
To be
the ceremony seemed to be doubly, trebly longer than its usual length. I had the impression, as wild and monstrous as if it had been produced by a dream, that my father had discovered my secret and was watching me from some hidden place in the church, preparing to denounce and abandon me publicly at the end. This morbid fancy grew on me until the termination of the ceremony.
So long as ye both shall live.
So long as we both shall live.
Congratulations!
Thank you, sir.
Oh, do stop snivelling, Mrs. S. Now, young man, as we agreed to the letter, you leave your bride at the church door, yes?
As we agreed.
But as due compensation, you must dine with us today, eh?
I would be delighted if Margaret is happy.
Well?
Yes, Papa.
Susan, where's that cab?
Oh, he's on the corner, sir.
Well, don't just stand there. Go and fetch him.
Yes, sir.
Come at 4, Basil. I shall call you Basil. Son-in-law.
Yes, sir.
Come at 4. This port was 18 shillings a bottle. 18 shillings. Still, not every day you marry your daughter off, eh?
No, sir.
Where's she hiding?
She is by the window, Mr. Sherman.
Don't bury yourself away, girl.
No, Papa.
Mr. Sherman.
What? What is it, woman?
They have been waiting for an hour. I said you would go down to them.
Oh, very well. I'll be back in 10 minutes. You stay here, mind.
Yes. I must water the plants.
Indeed.
I always do so at this hour. I enjoy it so. It is such an absorbing task.
I see.
Are you not drinking Papa's port?
I am drinking you in. What are you looking at?
Lithographs from Brazil. The pictures are very delicate. One must examine them with a magnifying glass. Here.
I would rather examine you. Ah, what do I see here? Prowling through the jungle. Every time I look at you, you seem lovelier to me. Eyes lustrous black, cheeks smooth, lips. Oh, Margaret. Oh, my love.
I like that. You may do it again if you please, husband.
Oh, Margaret. It was settled that Margaret and I were to meet every day. It was Mrs. Sherwin who was usually selected to sit with us, and she always kept far enough away out of hearing when we whispered to each other.
Does your sister have an allowance too?
Yes.
But does she ever have to ask your father for money?
Not that I know. My sister is the least selfish person I know and the kindest, and I long for you to meet her. You will love her as I do.
How many dresses does she have?
I couldn't say.
Is she tall or short?
About the middle height, not as tall as you. When our mother died, Clara and I became very close. We were only little and we had to take care of one another.
How does she wear her hair? Is it different during the day than in the evening?
No, I don't think so.
But her evening dress is different.
Yes, I suppose it must be.
You don't know, silly.
Not really.
Does she wear jewellery?
Hardly any.
Why not? Isn't she given enough money?
Oh, she has enough, I dare say.
Where does she buy her hats? What sort are they?
I really couldn't say.
You're hopeless. You shall have to take a course of millinery so that you can describe them exactly.
I would be a hat maker for life if it would please you.
You are silly.
I know where she buys her hats. I've just remembered.
Where?
I will tell you if you give me a kiss.
You're making it out.
No, it's a shop in New Bond Street.
You're making it out. Mama is watching.
Every word she uttered, no matter how frivolous, was the sweetest of all music to my ears. I lived happy and unreflecting in the broad sunshine of joy which love showered round me. My eyes were dazzled, and my mind lay asleep under it.
All I asked for was an extra glass. You think I'd just dock their wages?
Is there something the matter, my dear?
No, don't fuss so. Nothing whatever, nothing untoward. Mr. Mannion has returned, that is all. I asked him to step up. Nothing to make a great commotion about.
Margaret, who is Mr. Mannion?
Oh, he's nobody.
I remember the name.
His father's confidential clerk, that's all.
Ah, yes, I remember, yes. The man who went to Lyon.
That's right.
He was your tutor.
But you're my tutor now. He never looked at me through a magnifying glass.
Basil, Mr. Mannion is coming up shortly. I have asked him to take wine with us.
Sir?
He is quite like one of the family, and a very superior person. I am sure you and he will get on famously.
But when Mr. Mannion made his entrance, I looked at him with a curiosity which I could hardly account for.
And this is our new friend, Basil. Basil is the younger son of Lord Edgerstone.
Very pleased to make your acquaintance, sir. Mrs. Sherwin, Miss Margaret.
His cold grey eyes gave no help at all in studying him. Their steady, straightforward look was exactly the same for Margaret and her mother as it was for me.
Glad to be back, eh, Mannion? No more frogs and snails for your supper?
It has to be said, sir, that the French are a nation who understand food as well as any other.
But do they understand business?
Not quite as well as they think they do.
We have them where we want them?
I believe so, sir.
Good fellow.
Never before had I seen a human face which so baffled all inquiry. Who was he? What was he? When we talked, he sat waiting to be addressed, and before long he rose to go. He came to take his leave of me as I stood by the fire.
Mr. Sherwin has informed me in confidence of your marriage to Margaret.
Has he?
It is a confidence that I know how to respect and preserve, and particularly the unusual circumstances. I have served the family for years, and Mr. Sherwin understands the interest I take.
I see.
I hope my arrival has not formed too much of an interruption tonight, sir.
No, indeed. We were reading. I'm trying her with Dante.
I may at least congratulate the young lady on a change of life which must procure her happiness, having begun already by the increase of her mental resources and pleasures.
I believe that you have been of great assistance in laying the foundations of her studies.
I endeavoured to make myself useful, sir.
Come along, Mannion. I'll see you to the door.
Yes, sir.
What an interesting man. What a surface he presents. One cannot penetrate it, can one? Is he always like that?
I don't know. He's very kind and useful. He's very clever.
Was he a good teacher?
I suppose. He taught me more in a month than I learnt in a year at school. He can talk a great deal when he chooses.
I never saw a face like his in my life. He's very handsome for a man of his years. He has the manners of a gentleman, but his face is like a mask, completely without expression.
Aha! I knew Mannion would please you. I told you so, my dear sir. Curious looking, isn't he?
He is a mystery that I want to solve. Margaret cannot help me. I was about to apply to Mrs. Sherwin.
Don't do any such thing. Mrs. S. is as sulky as a bear whenever Mannion and she are in company together.
Oh. Can you tell me about him?
I can tell you there's not a house of business in London that has such a man. He is my right hand, and my left for that matter. He'd be worth his weight in gold just for the way he keeps my young fellows in order.
How does he do that?
There's a particular look he gives them that's worse to them than hanging. He's never had a day's illness or made a single error since he came to me, and so obliging. Tutored Margaret for nothing, gratis. He's been with us for years.
How was he employed before he came to you?
Ah, now you've hit it. What he did before I knew him is more than I can tell. He came with good recommendation from a friend, but that friend knew no more about him than that he was utterly trustworthy, which he is. So I asked Mannion himself about it one day. Damn it, he put the stopper on me. He had reasons for keeping his family affairs to himself. I wasn't going to lose the best clerk I ever had by worrying him about his secrets. He may be the great mogul in disguise, for all I care.
And it doesn't seem to be much chance that I will penetrate his mystery.
You'll see him often enough. He lives near, and I ask him in of an evening to settle matters that need to be talked of out of office hours. He's one of the family, so treat him as such. He'll be my partner some of these days, so you better get used to him.
Is he married?
Single. A regular old bachelor. You see, the thing... my dear?
All this talk of Mr. Mannion is giving me a headache.
Then go to bed, my dear, and think no more about him.
Some weeks passed away. Margaret and I resumed our usual evening meetings, reading together, whispering and giggling, while Mrs. Sherwin sat in a kind of trance on the far side of the room. Mannion came frequently to the house, but was generally closeted with Mr. Sherwin. He respectfully but resolutely resisted any attempts on my part to lead him into conversation. If he had really been trying to excite my interest, he could not have succeeded more effectively.
Oh, I don't care about him. He's so dull. Don't ask me. Let's talk about something else.
Then I shall ask your mother.
Do, if you like.
Mrs. Sherwin?
Oh.
Mrs. Sherwin.
Oh, do you beg your pardon?
I want to ask you about Mr. Mannion.
Oh.
What do you think of him?
Oh,
Do you like him?
No.
Why not?
I do not know.
Do you suspect something?
No. How could I?
I don't know.
If I did suspect, it would be very wrong without good reason. But I ought not to suspect, so I do not, of course.
Of course. Accident at length gave me the opportunity of knowing something more of Mr. Mannion. I met him one night in the hall after he had been in consultation with Mr. Sherwin, and we left the house together. The night is unusually oppressive.
There is your answer, sir.
Indeed.
I think a downpour is inevitable.
Yes, I think you are right.
You have no overcoat.
I wasn't expecting this.
My house is close by. Pray step in, sir, until the storm has passed.
Thank you, I will. Oh, Lord. This is very snug, very comfortable.
Thank you.
That is a very fine teapot.
I am an epicure in tea.
And a prodigal in books, it would seem.
I receive a liberal salary and can satisfy my tastes, such as they are, and save money too.
This is a beautiful room. Everything is so tastefully appointed. My curiosity could not be more gratefully satisfied.
You admit you were curious about me?
Well,
Please, it is my fault entirely. I believe my conduct towards you since we first met at Mr. Sherwin's house has appeared strange in your eyes.
Perhaps a little.
You have kindly tried to better our acquaintance. Such advances ought to be responded to. I held back, sir, because I did not want to intrude while you were in company with Mr. Sherwin's daughter, knowing, as I do, how you are situated.
I see. I appreciate your consideration.
In which case, may I speak to you on the subject of your present position with some freedom?
Please, with all the freedom of a friend.
Thank you, sir. Then I may tell you that while I am anxious to commit no intrusion, I should also wish to be positively useful. To speak plainly, it is my belief that Mr. Sherwin has held you to rather a hard engagement, and he is trying your discretion a little too severely, at your years and in your situation. I would like to use my influence to make your probation as easy as possible.
Indeed.
You must remember that I have known the young lady since childhood, that I helped to form her mind and character, and that I am naturally interested in the gentleman who has chosen her for a wife. I have no wife or child myself, no near relations. A man must have some object in life for his sympathies. My former pupil is my pupil no longer, but it would be an object in existence for me to occupy myself with her happiness and yours. This may seem odd to you, sir, but if you were of my age and in my position, you would understand it.
Upon my word, I am deeply sensible of the kindness you offer, deeply, but
yes,
I am surprised by it, I confess.
I was not always what I am now. I have gathered knowledge and suffered in the gathering. I have grown old before my time. But the question is, what can I do for you?
I don't see how.
For instance, I could persuade Mr. Sherwin not to take his daughter into company, except when you desire it. When they went to the party last week...
Yes, indeed.
You were not happy.
No.
More. If you want longer and more frequent communication with the young lady than you now enjoy, I might be able to effect this also. My employer has asked and will ask my advice on such matters. Hitherto I have withheld my opinion, but I will give it, and in your favour, if you choose.
That is more than kind, sir.
Do not be merely polite. If you think me presumptuous or impertinent, tell me so, and I shall not complain.
No, you have shown the greatest delicacy. I am very grateful. Indeed, sir, I am very grateful. Let me assure you that it will not be my fault if Margaret and I do not thankfully employ your good offices as a well-wisher and a friend. We parted on his doorstep.
Good night.
Good night, and thank you. The storm was nearly over, but as I turned to say goodbye, a flash of lightning came and seemed to pass right over his face. It gave such a hideously livid hue, such a spectral look of ghastliness and distortion to his features, that he absolutely seemed to be glaring and grinning on me like a fiend. For a moment, it required all my knowledge of the settled calmness of his countenance to convince me that my eyes had only been dazzled by an optical illusion produced by the lightning. About this time, certain peculiarities in Margaret's character gave me a little uneasiness. The incidents were of a trifling nature in themselves. One morning, I was shown into the garden to meet my wife, but before I could come up with her, I heard her voice and that of her mother's coming from behind a hedge.
I will have it!
Pray, dear, don't talk so.
Whether Papa chooses or not.
You know you have had more than your year's allowance already.
I won't be allowanced. His sister isn't allowanced. Why should I be?
My dear, there is surely some difference between...
I am sure there isn't now I'm his wife. He gives me my way, and so ought you.
It isn't me. If I could do anything, I'm sure I would, but I can't ask your papa for another new dress. He's given you so many this year.
That's the way it always is with you, Mama. You can't do this and you can't do that. I will have the dress. I'll get it from the shop myself. Papa never takes any notice of what I have on. He needn't find out until they take stock or whatever it's called.
Oh, my dear, that is very wrong. What would Mr. Basil say if he heard it?
I did hear it. I heard every word. Margaret, you should be ashamed of yourself.
Oh, please, don't be angry with me, Basil. It's so cruel. I wanted to please you. I wanted to have a dress like your sister's. You said it was so nice. I wanted to be dressed as she was for your sake.
There now, my dear, don't cry.
I know it sounds so selfish, but what am I to do? I want to look right for you.
You do, I promise you. You always look lovely.
I wanted blue crepe because you mentioned it especially. I wanted to surprise you, and now I can't.
There now, please, don't cry, dearest. I've never seen you cry before, you know. You mustn't, dearest. I'll buy the material myself.
Oh, Basil, will you? Oh, you angel.
Some weeks later, as I walked up to the house one morning, earlier than my usual time, I found the front door open, and a pail left on the front steps. The servant had obviously been interrupted. The nature of the interruption I soon discovered.
I'll kill the brute!
For God's sakes, miss, put down the poker.
I'll kill it!
Mrs. will be here directly. It was her cat.
I don't care whose it is. It's... Oh, my poor poor bird.
I'm sorry for you, miss, really I am, but you left it on the table. The cat can't help itself.
Hold your tongue! Oh, I'm gonna kill you! Let me go! Get your hands off me!
Miss, please.
It killed my bird. I'll kill it.
I'll let it go.
No!
Go on, Chris. Go on, get off quick.
I'll call a boy off the street to catch it and hang it.
What on earth is going on?
The cat killed my bird. My poor bird. My poor bird. I loved it so. I'll kill the cat. I'll beat its brains out. I'll kill it. I'll kill it.
There, my darling. Never had I seen her look so beautiful as she now appeared, in the fury of passion which possessed her. Anger itself looked lovely in that lovely face. If I had been her husband in fact as well as in name, I should have let her emotions run their course and then expostulated with her. But I was her lover still, and to my eyes, Margaret's tears laid virtues even of Margaret's faults. I told Margaret of Mr. Mannion's offer of help, but I could not induce her to show the smallest interest in him. Her manner became almost petulant when we discussed it. But before long, I had reason to call upon him. Mr. Mannion.
Sir?
Sir, I just wanted a word.
I am at your disposal, sir.
Thank you.
It is the ball invitation.
You have guessed. You are quite right.
I saw it straight away, sir. It would be far better if my employer understood your desire to keep Margaret out of the society of her own class so that you can, in the fullness of time, install her properly in yours.
It's not just that. The idea of my wife going out as Miss Sherwin, dancing in the character of an unmarried young lady with any young gentleman who is introduced to her.
Of course, I could see at once that it would be repugnant to you, but you spoke to Mr. Sherwin.
He said that he made no engagement to keep his daughter moping at home for a year just to please me. He told me that he could not refuse the invitation and that he would have his way. You said, Mr. Mannion, that you could help us.
Indeed I can, sir. Be easy in your mind. I will undertake this business at once, and you will be troubled by it no longer.
He was as good as his word. The very next evening, Mr. Sherwin sulkily informed me that Margaret was excused the ball. I never knew how it was done. My new ally proved his worth, and I began to rely upon his helpful influence more and more. The autumn was over, winter had come, when I resolved to make amends to my father and sister by visiting them in the country.
I didn't ask you to come, although I longed to. I didn't want to interfere with your plans, but I'm so glad you're here.
And I am very glad to see you.
I believe your visit may do a great deal of good. You remember Papa telling you that he believed you kept some secret from him.
How could I forget?
He never says so, but I think it is preying on his mind. Now you are here, perhaps there will not be such an estrangement between you both.
Clara, it may be too late for that. He is merely polite to me. It is clear I have lost whatever place in his estimation I had.
Don't say that.
You know what he is like. He speaks to me as though I were an acquaintance. I'm going to find myself bowing to him soon. Yes, my lord.
What is that?
What?
Around your neck?
It's nothing.
It's a locket.
It is nothing.
Let me see.
No.
Basil, if that is all the secret you've been keeping from me, how glad I am. When I see a new locket drop out of my brother's waistcoat, and when I find him colouring deeply and hiding it again, I should be no true woman if I did not make my discoveries.
Well...
Is there someone?
Clara, I must leave you to draw your own conclusions. I can't speak yet. When the time comes, you will be the first to know my secret.
As you have not starved my curiosity, but given it a little hope to feed on, I can promise you all you wish. That telltale locket has lightened some gloomy thoughts. Come on, dearest brother. You can tell me. Are you going to be married?
Clara,
There you both are. Basil, I wanted to ask you if you've come to stay with us again for any length of time, or if this is just a brief visit.
For a week, Papa, only.
I see.
I know it's not long. I'm sorry I can't stay for longer, but my concern's in London. I wish I could.
I told you some while ago that I had too much faith in your honour to intrude on affairs which you choose to keep private. Until you have perfect confidence in me and can speak with complete candour, I will hear nothing.
But, yes, at least I wanted to say...
You speak hesitantly. Excuses lead to prevarications, and they to outright untruth. You are of age. You know your responsibilities. Choose at once between saying nothing and saying all. No? Very well, you know best.
I'm sure he does, Papa. If we are only patient.
So my journey to the country did no good, and when I returned to London, I remarked a change in Margaret. Mr. Mannion! Mr. Mannion.
Sir?
I wanted a word.
I am happy to see you return, sir.
It's good to be back, believe me.
Your stay was not a pleasant one.
Least said, soonest mended. But, Margaret, do you know what is the matter?
I beg your pardon, sir.
She seems out of sorts. She's pale, nervous.
I expect the weather has something to do with it, sir. She has been confined indoors since you went away.
Nothing's happened? No row?
No cats have been killed?
Yes. Mrs. Sherwin seems worse.
Her condition has deteriorated, no question of it. I think her mind wanders too, sir. She says the strangest things.
Yes. And so Mr. Sherwin is a little short-tempered.
No question of that, as I have good cause to know.
I have not yet approached my father concerning my wedding. He is not happy about that. But I am to be called to the bar.
Congratulations, sir.
But Margaret is sulky. Something is worrying.
A trifling illness, nothing more. A winter cold.
Yes. And are you all right, Mannion?
Sir?
You seem a little... Are you unwell?
To tell you the truth, sir, I am damnably harassed with work. Plain hard work. Indeed, I have letters to deal with now. Urgent business.
I beg your pardon, my dear sir. Don't let me detain you. Imagine, then, that the final day of my long year of expectation has arrived, and that on the morrow Margaret is at last really to be mine. I had taken a little cottage in the country for our long-delayed honeymoon, and spent the day completing preparations for our journey. This done, I hurried to the Sherwins. A disappointment was in store for me.
She has gone out to a party.
A party? On this evening of all others?
My dear sir, do for once allow me to know what's best. You'll have it all your way tomorrow. Just let me have mine for the last time tonight. The party is being given by a maiden aunt, a rich woman. It's in your interest that Margaret keeps in with her. She'll have all the old girl's money if only she plays her cards decently well. That's why I sent her. Mannion's gone to take care of her, though he was all out of sorts. I warrant he'll make sure she comes home in good time.
Well, that is something.
So you see, there's nothing to make a fuss about. I told him to bring her away at 12:30 at the latest.
I don't doubt the advantage of Mannion's protection for Margaret, but I still feel disappointed that she should have gone out tonight.
I said she should not go at all.
Mrs. Sherwin, I beg your pardon.
Whatever her aunt wrote, she should not have gone.
Damn it, woman, hold your tongue. What the devil do you mean by giving your opinion when nobody wants it? What's got into you? I'll tell you what. Why don't you go to the party yourself?
I don't know the lady.
That doesn't matter. You have only to mention my name. Mannion will introduce you. I'll give you the address. She said she lacked gentlemen. She'll be delighted to see you. Go yourself and then you'll be satisfied.
I don't know.
Yes, go. Oh, please go.
I took the address and set out for the party. The house of Margaret's aunt was plainly indicated to me as soon as I entered the street where it stood, by the glare of light, the sound of dance music, and the crowd of idlers outside and the line of waiting cabs. It was evidently a large gathering. Suddenly the door was flung open for the departure of a couple. The light from the hall lamps fell on their faces and showed me Margaret and Mannion. Going home already. Margaret must be eager to be home. I ran forward to speak to them, but before I could reach them, they had climbed into a cab. I jumped into another. Just follow the fellow in front, please. Catch them if you can.
Righto, sir.
We came close behind them. I had just put out my head to call them when they abruptly turned down a side street. Why were they not going straight home?
I could overtake if you like, sir.
No, just follow at a distance.
Righto, sir. They're just pulling up, sir. Further down the road.
This'll do. That's for you.
Thank you very much, sir.
It was a lonely place. A great colony of half-finished streets and unmade roads near a railway station. Margaret and Mannion left the cab and hurried down the street. They stopped at the 9th house. I followed just in time to hear the door closed on them. It was a neglected, dreary-looking hotel.
Yeah? What do you want?
A lady and gentleman came to this hotel a moment ago.
Yeah?
I want you to take me to where I can hear their voices.
What?
Here. Here's a sovereign for you.
Hang on. All right, the governor's having a kip. I'll risk it. You promise to go away directly and not disturb the house?
Yes.
You promise to step soft and not speak a word?
I promise.
Come in, then. They're in the next room. The walls are only boards papered over. Put your ear to it and you can listen.
Yes.
Is it who you want?
Yes. Yes, it's them, but what are they? Oh, God. Oh, God.
Right, you go now. You've heard what you wanted. I don't like your look. You go out, call out murder and raise the house. And I'll warn them both before they step outside the door.
I'm going.
Now!
I'm going! I left the house. The waiter watched me from the door, so I made a long circuit before I returned to the spot where the cab they had ridden in was still waiting for them. Cabby!
Sir?
They sent me to tell you you're not wanted again tonight. How much do we owe you?
6.
It's 10. Off you go.
Thank you very much, sir. Good night.
I went back down the street and stationed myself in the darkness of a passage directly opposite the hotel. I will kill him when he comes out.
Look about before you go out, sir. The street's not safe for you.
I know my way, thank you. Where's our cab?
How should I know?
Margaret, go back inside and wait in the hall till I return.
Yes.
Who's there?
Before another word could be spoken, my hands were on his throat. I hurled him, with all the impetus of the raging strength let loose in me, face down onto the loose gravel of the road. He lay stunned. I bent down to him and lifted him and beat out of him not life only, but the semblance of humanity as well.
What's happening? Where are you?
Look! There he is! There he is!
Oh, God, help! Somebody help me, please! Help!
She fled towards the end of the street. I followed, staggering like a drunken man. In a moment she was out of my sight. I went on, nevertheless, on and on. I lost all ideas of time and distance. Wherever I went, it seemed to me that she was just before me. I know not how far I had gone, when my strength utterly failed me, and I sank down in a lonely place, where the houses were few and scattered. I hid my face in my hands, and tried to assure myself that I was still in possession of my senses. I strove hard to separate my thoughts, and to distinguish between my recollections, to pluck out from the tumult within me one idea, and could not do it. I looked about. The darkness bewildered me. But was it dark? Or was that dawn in the murky eastern sky? Did I know what I saw? I started up. A blaze of lurid sunshine flashed before me, a hell blaze of bright light, with fiends by millions raining down out of it onto my head. And then a rayless darkness, as of the blind. And then at last, God's mercy. Utter oblivion.
In Basil by Wilkie Collins. Julian Rhind-Tutt played Basil, Julie Cox, Margaret, Robert Glenister, Mannion, Christopher Etteridge, Mr. Sherwin, and Leslie Ash, Mrs. Sherwin. Charlotte Lucas played Clara, Simon Chandler, Basil's father, Kelly Shirley, Susan, Nicholas Rowe, the cleric, and Seb Cardinal, the bellboy. Other parts were played by members of the cast. The music was composed and conducted by Dominique Legendre. Basil was adapted for radio by Robin Brooks and produced and directed by Clive Brill. It was a Pacificus production for BBC Radio 4. We present Basil by Wilkie Collins, adapted for radio by Robin Brooks, with Julian Rhind-Tutt as Basil, Robert Glenister as Mannion, and Julie Cox as Margaret. Episode 2.
I had sensations, I had thoughts, but they all acted in the frightful concentration of delirium. The lapse of time, the persons moving round me, the words they spoke, their offices of kindness, all these were annihilated. My first sensation was of a terrible heat. And then there came a quick and restless toiling of trapped thought, forever in the self-same darkened sphere of something long imprisoned in my mind.
He was lying in the street, sir.
Where was this?
Right out of town, up north somewhere.
Is he drunk?
No, sir. He was ill. Very ill.
And in the clinging heat and the fierce fever, I acted the events over again, but in a strangely altered character. I was suspicious from the first, of Margaret, of Mannion, of her father. I had suspicions against the very servants in the house. I saw their lie at once, the plot against me, fast moving to its hideous consummation. But at that fatal night, at that last evening, my memory recoiled.
His pulse is very irregular, exceedingly so. We must keep the fever down if we can.
Basil? Basil? He doesn't know me.
Laudanum, 10 drops. We need to quiet him.
Yes, Doctor.
I plunged down through a terrifying darkness into a world whose daylight was all flame, where giant phantoms mustered by the millions, flashing like lightning in the ruddy air, their white wings fanning me with fiery breezes, and the echo of their thunder music like the groaning and the rending of an earthquake as they tore me with them on their whirlwind course.
Speak to him. He may hear you. You can't be sure.
There now, Basil. I am here.
20 drops. We must keep him quiet.
Basil, I am here. Dear brother.
We need to hold him down. He's dangerous in this condition. The fever has reached his brain.
A silence, like no silence known on earth. An apparition coming of two figures, two monsters, stretching forth their yellow talons. My phantom troop dropped into formless masses as they advanced, monstrous iniquities in monstrous forms, Margaret and Mannion. I heard a sound, the simplest sound imaginable. Nothing but the soft rustling of a woman's dress. Yet I heard in it innumerable harmonies, sweet changes, pauses minute, beyond all definition.
Basil? Clara. Dear brother.
I can't move.
Basil, God has given you back to us.
I can hardly open my eyes. I am so weak. I feel helpless. Oh, Clara.
Don't cry. Oh, don't cry, dear brother.
After I was found. What day would that be?
Friday. You've been in almost a month.
Oh.
Why that day?
I just need to see.
I had to send down to the library. They filed.
I know.
I'm sorry.
No, forgive me.
Friday. Friday, January 20th.
Yes.
Could I not find you something else to read? Something more convalescent?
You got it?
Yes, here.
Mysterious occurrence. About 1 o'clock this morning, a gentleman was discovered lying prone in the road, to all appearance dead, his face frightfully mutilated by contact with the granite. He was conveyed to the neighbouring hospital, where it was discovered that he is still alive. Still alive.
What? What is it?
It's nothing. It's nothing.
Basil!
No, it's nothing.
A person has been calling named Sherwin and inquiring about you. What connection between you authorises this perfect stranger to speak with such a familiarity of tone and manner? Who is this Mr. Sherwin?
It is not with him, Father, that I can begin. I must go back.
Back to the time when you had nothing to conceal from me? I need to know, Basil, what misfortune left you lying senseless and afflicted you with an illness that has threatened your life. Who is this Mr. Sherwin?
He is a man of business, a linen draper.
I see. You owe him money. Why did you not tell me this before? How much do you owe?
I owe no money to Mr. Sherwin, no money to anyone.
Well, how then have you been deceiving us? You spoke of a woman in your delirium. Have you compromised yourself with her?
She has wronged me. Cruelly, horribly.
Who is she?
She is Mr. Sherwin's daughter.
I see. A worse bait than the bait of money. This woman is your mistress.
She is my wife.
Your wife?!
Yes.
Have you anything more to say to me? I have no words of rebuke or condemnation from this. From now we treat together as strangers. You are Mr. Sherwin's son, not mine. You are the husband of his daughter, not a relation of my family. You must leave, now!
I closed the door. I left the house. I have never seen my father since. Mr. Sherwin.
So, Basil, you have come at last. I am very pleased to see you. You can imagine my feelings when my beloved Margaret came running home to tell us such a dreadful tale. That villain Mannion attempted to take advantage of her, but she showed a virtuous courage beyond her years, the natural result of the moral upbringing which I have given her. Virtue triumphed, and the villain left her. There she is, upstairs, heartbroken. Here's my wife, half-dazed, with her mind in such a state she can't speak. Try not to disturb her. Yes, virtue triumphed.
Where is she now?
She is still in a very nervous and unhappy state. She fears that you may be too ready to believe appearances. But I know better. I have kept her in strict retirement until you were well enough to come forward and do her justice before her family and yours. What are you looking at me like that for?
I have to tell you that deceit is useless. I know.
Know what? What do you know? Ah, that's your tack, is it? You're going to fight shy. Damn your infernal airs and graces. I have the marriage certificate safe in my pocket. I'll go to your father and blow the whole business.
I have already told him I have left his house forever.
Then you come to me a beggar. I don't give a damn about you and your father. I know my rights. My girl's an honest girl, and I dare you or anybody to prove the contrary. You say you know. What do you know? We'll have this out. She says she's innocent, and I say she's innocent. And if I could find that damnation scoundrel Mannion and get him here, I'd make him say it too. So what have you got against her, against your lawful wife? I'll make you own her as such, and keep her as such.
I told you. I know. I followed them to the place. I was in the next room. I heard her voice and his voice. I heard them together. I know. I will not see her again.
Yes, you shall. And keep her too. Do you think I can't see through your precious story? Your father's cut you off, and now you want to curry favour with him by trumping up a case against my girl, trying to get her off your hands in that way. But it won't do. You've married her, my fine gentleman, and you shall stick to her. I'll make you do your duty. I'll believe a young female like Margaret could have taken to a fellow like Mannion and keep it all a secret. Who believes that?
I believe it.
Be quiet. You were asleep. I'll ring for the nurse.
My daughter's guilty.
Mr. Sherwin.
She is not fit to be your wife.
You're to go upstairs directly. You're ill.
Basil, I have been weak. I never warned you as I should. I tried to speak. You were too generous to understand.
Shut your mouth, woman.
No, and I was afraid to think my suspicions might be right. Oh, forgive me.
Upstairs. Get upstairs now. And you, young man, you better change your tone. I have the marriage certificate.
Mr. Basil! Mr. Basil!
Susan, what is it?
Don't take it amiss, sir. I can't help knowing that something's wrong. I don't want to say anything that didn't become my place.
You may speak freely to me, Susan. You know you can.
Well, sir, Miss Margaret's been so altered since that night that she came home alone. She shuts herself up in her room. She doesn't seem to care about anything that happens, and sometimes she looks at me so that I'm afraid to be in the same room as her. I've never heard her mention your name once, sir, and I'm fearful there's something on her mind that there oughtn't. There's a man that leaves letters, a messenger, very shabby, and she sends replies.
Where to?
A hospital, St Helens, Westwood Square.
Have you told Mr. Sherwin?
Oh, I daren't, sir. He's so mad, I believe he'd kill me.
Do you know who she's writing to?
I can guess, sir.
St Helens Hospital?
Yes, sir. Her replies are directed to a Mr. Turner.
Thank you, Susan. A patient who has suffered an injury to the face, Mr. Turner.
Turner, the great mystery. You're his first visitor. Do you know him?
Direct me to him, please.
All right, but if you know him, his face isn't what it was. Be warned. It'll turn your stomach, so try not to show it. Mr. Turner, you'll never guess. A visitor for you.
Thank you.
Right, then I'll leave you to gentlemen to it.
Are you not afraid to be here?
Why should I be?
A word from my lips to anyone here would have had you before a magistrate to answer for attempted murder. Your father's name would have been publicly coupled with violence and dishonor.
If you were going to do that, you would have spoken already.
Quite right.
So why didn't you?
Because to avenge myself in a paltry scandal was not my revenge. I have a longer retaliation in view.
You know why I did that to you.
Oh, yes. And be sure she is guilty, willingly guilty.
Why? Why did she? Did you? How did you do it?
You wish to know the secret of my influence over her.
I want to know why you seduced an innocent young woman.
Innocent? She was not innocent. There is no innocence in this. From the first time I saw you, I knew you for my enemy.
How could that be?
I will tell you. I want you to understand. I am the son of a gentleman. My father fell into debt, believing that a patron would help him, a man of great wealth and influence. Once in debt, my father foolishly forged a bond of credit. He used the name of this patron. In those days, they hung for forgery. My father was discovered. His patron had strict principles of honor which made no allowance for weakness. He gave the evidence which sent my father to the gallows. Can you guess who that man of honor was?
My father.
Of course. I tried to make my way in the world, penniless, the son of a man who had been hanged. Wherever I went, whatever friends I kept, whatever acquaintances I made, people knew how my father had died, and showed that they knew it. So I broke off with old friends and sought fresh connections, but wherever I went, the old stain always broke out afresh. I met a woman of good birth. We were to marry. But a relation of the family who disliked me made inquiries, and I was turned off. Could a lady of respectability marry a man whose father had been hanged? And that is how, after many struggles, I came to hide myself in the back office of a linen draper's shop, and became Mr. Sherwin's man of business.
How did you manage that?
I started as the lowest clerk in his office. They looked on me suspiciously at first, but all curiosity gradually died away. Sherwin is a fool, a tyrant, and a coward. But save him waste or get him profit, and he is truly grateful. His manager cheated him. I found it out, exposed him, and got his place. Then I enlarged his business and his profits.
But Margaret, why Margaret?
When I first knew Margaret Sherwin, she was just emerging from childhood. I marked the promise of future beauty in her, and secretly formed the resolution which you then tried to thwart, but which I have executed and will execute despite you. I said to myself, I will know happiness before I die, and this girl will confer it. She shall grow up to maturity for me. I will imperceptibly gain such a hold on her affections that when the time comes and I speak the word, she will come to my side and put her hand in mine and follow me wherever I go, as wife, mistress, servant, whatever I will.
You devil.
Oh, it was easy. His confidence in me knew no bounds. He suspected I had been a gentleman. I was nearly as good for Margaret as good society itself.
But Margaret, you say you knew her. You must have known her character, her passions, her temper.
Of course I knew her. You never had the wit to see her. I know what she is. Neither her mind nor her disposition kept pace with her beauty, but all that I discovered of bad in her character never made me pause in the prosecution of my design. I never met a creature so inherently disingenuous, so naturally incapable of candour. But what matters her duplicity to me? I can see through it. Her passions I can control, her pride I can overmaster, her obstinacy I can break. I wanted youth and beauty. She is young and beautiful, and I am sure of her.
But when I met her...
When you met her, I was away on business.
In Lyon, I remember.
I was arranging my own affairs as well as my employer's. I knew that when I made my proposals to Margaret, I must be free to act on them on the instant. I left England to push my own interests as well as his, and was successful. I was ready for the elopement.
With her agreement?
I never said a word, but she understood well enough. Imagine my feelings when in Lyon I received the letter informing me of your private marriage, and knew you for the son of the man who had given my father to the gallows. Wait, I thought, and you can take your revenge. Be patient, and you can foul the father's name as the father fouled yours, and thwart the son as he has thwarted you. I imagined the whole scheme in a few minutes.
But if she was yours, why did she entertain me?
She was piqued at my long absence. Her vanity was wounded. And then your proposal far exceeded anything she had dreamed of. If she had loved you for yourself, I should never have been able to win her back. But I had a year to go to work. A pure-minded girl would have loved you for your modesty, your fidelity, your patience. But Margaret is not a pure-minded girl.
How did you separate her affections from me?
I told you she never had any. She married you because you could make her a fine lady. The scheme that I then proposed to her left her free to enjoy all the social advantages which your alliance could bestow. She would still have been mine to enjoy, and my disgraced blood would have mingled with your noble stock.
You are a monster.
Such as you and your father have made me. Do you exult in having given me a face to revolt every human being who looks at me? Do you believe you have destroyed my future with Margaret? When I leave this hospital, your triumph will be over, and your expiation will begin. We will pursue you. You will never be quit of me, or the wife who betrayed you. My deformed face and her beauty shall haunt you through the world.
You are sick. You are a sick man.
The secret of your dishonour shall ooze out in vague shapes and processes wherever you go. I will ruin you. It is the only occupation in life for which your mutilation has left me fit. The prospect of watching how you bear this hunting, how long you resist the secret exposed afresh each time you have hidden it, fills me with delight.
You are not in your right mind.
Do not comfort yourself with that false security. I am not a madman, dreaming of impossible crimes. My faculties are unshaken. I have warned you what to expect. Be warned. It's kill or cure in this place, and I am mending fast. Tomorrow I shall discharge myself. I will haunt you. You will never shake me off.
I left him and wandered the streets in a daze. I could form no plan either for the present or the future. I knew as little how to meet Mr. Sherwin's last threat of forcing me to acknowledge his guilty daughter as how to defend myself against the lifelong hostility with which I was menaced by Mannion. A feeling of awe and apprehension stole irresistibly over me. I felt a yearning to be among my fellow creatures. I walked on, into one of the great thoroughfares of London, looking at the inhabitants sitting at their open windows, enjoying the evening air. The thought came to me for the first time that day. Where shall I lay my head? I was resigned to live as a stranger to my friends and family until I had conquered my misfortune. On the poorest side of the street where I was walking, a room to let was not hard to find. I took the first I saw. Home I had none. For days I traced the stifling streets of the great city, bewildered, purposeless. As I walked, there now arose in my mind a doubt whether Mannion might not already be tracking me in secret along every step of my way. I stopped instinctively. Nothing. A little further on I looked back again with the same result. Then, for the third time, I turned round and scanned the busy street. Some little distance back, on the opposite pavement, I caught sight of a man, standing still amid the moving throng. His height was like Mannion's height, and he wore a cloak. Was this figure really tracking my steps? I walked on, and never looked behind me again.
Well.
Ralph!
My dear little brother. What do you hear amongst the lodging houses of Basil?
Ralph, you're back!
I landed on Saturday night. My word, you've changed.
Oh, Ralph.
Now, this won't do. I've promised our dear sister to pull you through your wretched mess, and I'll do it too. I'm going to sit on your bed and smoke a cigar and have a long talk with you.
So what brings you back to England?
What else but love? There is a woman in the case. A woman a little older than myself, separated from her husband, and she has been my salvation. You must come and see her. We became acquainted in Rome. She has broke me of gaming altogether. I was going to the devil as fast as I could. But you know all about that, of course. We are devoted to each other. And now I collect snuff boxes and practice the violin. That's better. The fair partner of my existence wanted to see London, and I was tired of being abroad, so I brought her back with me, and we are going to live quietly somewhere in the Brompton neighbourhood. When we landed, I left her at an hotel and went to report myself home and discovered that you have cut me out of my old distinction of family scoundrel. It's all right. I'm not laughing at you. I have never seen our dear papa so quiet or so dangerous. And I have given him cause enough myself, God knows. But Clara told me what she knew, and she made me promise to get you out of your scrape. So, here I am, ready for business. The morganatic Mrs. Ralph is at the hotel, half frantic, because I won't go lodging hunting with her. But Clara is paramount. Clara is the first thought. Somebody must be a good boy at home, and now you have resigned, I'm going to try and succeed you. Oh, Basil, your face. Oh, reach me the matches. Some men can talk and smoke in equal proportion. I never could. Let me put it to you and get it straight, yes? I must make sure that I've got hold of the right story, or I can't be of any use to you.
Yes, speak as you please.
So, I understand you took a fancy to a shopkeeper's daughter. Oh, I don't blame you. I've spent time very pleasantly among the ladies of the counter myself. But then you married her.
Yes.
That was an unparalleled act of insanity. I'm not quite sure whether I understand what virtuous behaviour is, but if that was virtuous behaviour...
Please,
Ralph. All right. Let's have done with the marriage and get on. Well, you made the girl your wife, and then you innocently consented to the very queer condition of waiting a year for her. Virtuous behaviour again, I suppose. And at the end of that time...
Ralph,
I won't make a joke of it. I'll pass over it altogether if you like. But somebody must be a little explicit, or I can do nothing.
Yes.
There was another man.
Yes.
Did you find the scoundrel out? Did you get within an arm's length of him?
I met him in the street. There was a struggle. I threw him down.
Did you mark him?
I nearly murdered him.
Basil, where is he now?
In the hospital.
Oh, Basil. Next question. The girl, where is she?
At her father's house.
Claiming innocence?
Yes.
And we are threatened with exposure if you don't acknowledge her.
Oh, yes.
So we must hush it up. This is a case for money.
No.
Have you made an offer?
No.
I will provide the needful. I am better placed since Mrs. Ralph had the managing of our affairs. She is the most managing woman in the world. Oh, by the by, when you see her, don't seem surprised at her being older than I am.
Of course.
Now, where does your shop girl live?
Ralph.
No matter, you can show me.
No.
Oh, yes, and right away. Your task will be to look stern and keep mum. Your loving sister is downstairs, torn between hope and fear. Shall I tell her she can come up?
Oh, yes, please.
Ralph is going to help you?
Yes.
Oh, thank God. What a mercy that he has come back.
Clara, I have done him an injustice. He is far kinder than I ever thought.
Are you ill?
No.
You look pale. Don't grieve too deeply.
No.
This room is not very... This place must seem very strange and lonely.
Not now you are here.
I have brought something with me to keep you company. Can you guess what it is?
What?
Your manuscript. I've been looking after it. I know you haven't worked on your book for a very long time.
It looks as if it comes from another world.
I always thought the time might come when you might return to it.
Perhaps. Does Father know you are here?
I'm not sure. I didn't confess, but...
But what?
Coming here in the street, I felt...
What?
That someone was following us.
What someone? What did they look like?
I don't know. I never saw a particular person. The pavement was too crowded, but I had an impression that there was always a certain figure. Tall. A man, I think. But I never caught sight of a face. Perhaps the face was hidden, masked. It may just have been nerves. Father would never follow me, or even ask the servants to do such a thing.
No, of course not, of course. Clara, listen to me. Don't come again. Don't come near me for a while.
Don't come?
Let's not upset Father more than we need.
Very well. Be hopeful. Write to me as often as you can. I shall hear about you from Ralph, but I should like a letter sometimes as well.
Dear Clara.
I will come again, the first opportunity. Goodbye, dear brother. Only for the present.
Goodbye. Was she followed? Was Mannion already stalking me and mine? My thoughts had flown to a subject which seemed destined to steal on my attention irresistibly and darkly in all my lonely hours. That monstrous declaration of enmity which Mannion had made began to exercise its numbing influence on my faculties, to cast its blighting shadow over my heart. How could I keep my loved ones safe from the dreadful consequences of my actions? How could I resist the vengeance of this evil spirit?
Come along, Basil. We shall take your Mr. Sherwin by the horns, whether he has them or not.
How dare you speak to me so? Devil take your effrontery!
Mr. Sherwin, if you mean to make a cursing and a swearing conference out of this, I think it only fair to inform you that you are likely to get the worst of it. I can swear fluently in 5 languages. But pray, go on.
I mean business too, you know. Here is the marriage certificate. I showed your brother. He's seen it. Haven't you, Basil? You see this? You see this? I will make him acknowledge it. Do you see, sir? What can you have to say to that, eh?
Simply this. I will offer you a certain sum of money, far more than sufficient for all your daughter's expenses, payable quarterly, on condition that neither you nor she shall molest us.
I should be unworthy of the name of father were I to listen for an instant to such blackguardly terms.
You haven't heard the amount yet.
Damn your impudence!
Very well, let us get on to the reverse side of the question.
What reverse side?
Make your exposure. Go to the magistrate at once. Do your worst. Revenge, I grant you. But will revenge put a halfpenny in your pocket? When we have no exposure to dread, we shall go to law and get a divorce.
Ralph!
Basil, remember a certain promise you made.
Even supposing I consented to this abominable compromise, what is to become of my daughter?
Just what becomes of people who have comfortable annuities to live on.
I must consider.
By all means. I took the liberty of jotting down the sum I had in mind.
Affection for my deeply wronged child half inclines me to consult her wishes before we settle anything.
Quite so. Shall we remain to await your conclusions?
That would be suitable.
Ralph, we couldn't expose father to a divorce. It would kill him.
I know. I was simply trying what a little quiet bullying would do, and it seems to me, dear brother, that it has done the trick. In a little while, I'd give you 10 to 1 were my days with the fancy not over, Mr. Sherwin will come tripping down the stairs, meek as a lamb.
God damn her! God damn them! Where's my hat? Susan! Susan! My hat! Oh, damnation!
What on earth? Oh, might you be Susan?
Yes, sir.
Oh, you're too late with the hat, my dear. Your master was in something of a hurry.
Oh, Mr. Basil, she's gone.
Gone?
She's left a note. She's gone to be with him, sir.
With Mannion?
Voila! I believe that little trouble is at an end. Time for some luncheon, dear brother. We must plan the next stage in our campaign, and we cannot march on an empty stomach.
Do you think Sherwin will get her back?
Possibly, if he's in time to catch her at the hospital.
Mannion may not be at the hospital any longer.
You think? Then we will have to find her ourselves. And if your Mr. Mannion attempts to annoy us, we will mark him again.
You don't know him.
I'll do it myself next time, by way of a little change.
I won't allow you. It's my business.
As you wish. If her father gets her back, we shall bring her to terms through him. If not, I must get speech with her myself. She's the only thorn in our side, and we must pull her out with golden pincers. So, let's finish this, and get to the hospital, and see what we can discover for ourselves.
Ralph!
Bernard, what brings you here?
What do you think, my dear fellow? I have returned to England to blaze in the shining light of my profession.
Do you mean you belong here?
Every day.
Basil, this is my old friend Bernard, an old Paris friend of mine, lately of the Hotel Dieu.
How do you do?
How can I help you, gentlemen? Do you come in search of healing?
Bernard, old fellow, you can help us. Is there somewhere we can talk in the strictest confidence?
Turner. The mysterious Turner. My students call him the Great Mystery of London. We speak of nothing else. Well, what have you to do with him? He's rather a case, not pretty to look upon, and I think his brain has suffered. He appears perfectly self-possessed, but I believe he has some fixed idea. I wouldn't be surprised if he ended in prison or the madhouse.
Can we see him?
He's gone. Discharged himself a little while ago.
Do we know where?
No. I have to tell you, you're not the first to ask. Another fellow arrived not long ago who said he was looking for Turner in connection with a young lady. I gathered he was this young lady's father. He behaved like a madman and wouldn't believe that we didn't know anything about her. He blustered in such an outrageous manner that we were obliged to show him the door. So we all suspect there's been a quarrel over the daughter with pretty savage consequences.
Yes, I expect you're right. Look here, Bernard, do you think there's any chance we can trace Turner?
I can talk to the porters. One of them might know something. I'll have to offer some remuneration.
Of course, we'll stand you all that. Look, I'll write down Basil's address and you can send any results to him.
Yes, by all means.
I'm taking a little place in Brompton, Bernard. You must come and dine when the carpets are down.
Look here, Basil. There's one thing you should know.
What?
We've had an outbreak of typhus.
Yes?
Well, I told you Turner discharged himself. To be honest, he walked out when no one was looking. We wouldn't have let him go. He wasn't in the clear, you see.
You think he might be infected?
It's only a slight chance. It's nothing to worry about, most likely, but you should know.
I could no longer bear to sit inactive, and the next day I walked the streets. It was warm. I felt a sense of oppression, and the air of London grew harder and harder to breathe, until my heart felt tightened to bursting, and my temples throbbed. Every now and then I had a feeling that some figure was behind me in the press of people. When I paused and looked around, I could see nothing for sure. The streets grew quieter in the hottest part of the day, and the crowds thinned. On every corner I began to stop and whirl round, hoping to catch any pursuer. Once only I had an impression of a tall figure, the face indistinct, slipping quickly out of sight. Could it be Mannion? Had he begun his haunting of me? It was late in the evening before I returned to my lodging, and I went out no more. I felt trapped, suffocating in that stifling room. News of the typhus outbreak was shouted in the streets. 2 more days went by.
Basil, can I come in?
Ralph?
I've news.
Have you found Margaret?
We've found him. He's back in hospital.
In hospital?
Typhus, as we thought. They found him lying in the street.
But Margaret, has she been to visit him?
No visitors. He's in the isolation ward.
But she could have come to ask how he was.
She could. Apparently no one has.
She hasn't been. Perhaps she's no longer with him.
He sent a note to someone. He couldn't hold the pen, but he made one of the men take it.
Did he get a reply?
No. But in any case, he couldn't read it. He's no longer properly conscious. He is dying. They say he won't last the night.
No reply?
No. Basil, it's perfectly possible that Margaret was staying with him, sharing his accommodation.
Yes.
There is a possibility that she also is infected.
Yes, the address he sent the note to. Did you get it?
Yes.
We should go there at once.
As you wish.
What do you want?
I am...
We're from the hospital.
Doctor, are you? That won't do no good. She's dying and she owes me 2 weeks' rent.
Yes, where is she?
Up there. She hasn't come down since her man went off. He went to get money, so he said, went to get a doctor. He never came back. She keeps asking for someone called Basil. But that wasn't his name.
Basil? Basil? Where is he?
Margaret?
Don't go too near the bed.
Basil, where? Basil?
He's here. You should speak to her.
Basil, where is he? Basil. Oh, bring him here.
When she's quiet, speak to her before she
Basil,
begins again.
where is
Quick,
he?
while you have a chance.
Margaret, you asked for me. You asked for me. I have come.
She may be too far gone.
Margaret, I am here. Can you see me?
He's come at last. Oh, I can make him do anything. Fetch me my bonnet and shawl. We're going to the funeral of our wedding. Come, Basil. Let's go back to the church and get unmarried again. That's what I wanted you for. We don't care about each other. Robert Mannion wants me more than you do. Robert Mannion's not ashamed of me because my father's a tradesman. He's not marrying me just to spite his family. Come! I'll tell the clergyman to read the service backwards.
Basil, perhaps I should not hear this. I ought to go to the hospital in any case and fetch a doctor. I'll come back myself as soon as I can.
Basil.
Keep the windows open. Don't breathe too close to her.
Thank you, Ralph. Thank you.
Basil.
Margaret?
I see him. But Basil can't hear our secrets. He doesn't suspect you as Mother does. Robert, What are you looking at me in that way for? Oh, you make me feel on fire. You know I like you because I must like you. I can't help it. You're a man and he's a... Oh, I can't look at him now because you told me what he is. Disgusting. I tell you, he can't hear us. He can see nothing. You make a fool of him, and I make a fool of him. Robert, why didn't you come back from France and stop it all? Why did you let me marry him? A nice wife I've been to him. A nice husband he's been to me. A husband who waits a year. He calls himself a man. A husband who waits a year. Oh, Robert, you make me feel on fire. I'm burning. I'm burning.
Hush, Margaret, hush. Here. Drink this. Drink this. Yes.
Where's Robert?
He's not here.
I have a secret for you, Basil. We shall make handsome corpses. Put roses in my coffin, scarlet roses. Robert will tell you how many women are as scarlet as I am. Virtue wears it at home in secret and vice wears it in public. That's the only difference. Scarlet roses. Why did I marry him?
I sat with her as she dozed and muttered, and the night wore on. The earliest dawn of day was glimmering faintly at the window, when a change appeared, and she slowly opened her eyes on mine.
Basil? Oh, my God. My God, I've broken his heart, and he still comes here to be kind to me. Oh, I am too bad to be forgiven. Basil, leave me.
No, I shan't leave you now. No, poor Margaret. I forgive you. Poor girl, I forgive you everything. Poor Margaret.
Basil.
Dear Margaret. She turned her head away and lay still. Was she sleeping?
Bernard is coming. I couldn't get him away sooner. How is she?
Quiet.
Quiet?
Don't disturb her. I think she's sleeping.
Yes, she's asleep. But she will never wake.
She is dead.
Yes.
My poor Margaret. On the fourth day from the morning when she had died, I stood in the churchyard by the grave of Margaret Sherwin.
Cheer up, my dear fellow. She is dead. You could not help it, and now you are free.
Yes.
And he too has died of the fever.
So they say.
And all we need to do is effect a rapprochement between you and our dear papa, and all will be well.
Yes.
You don't seem convinced.
I should go away for a while.
No. Why?
For my health, peace of mind, a change of scene.
Excellent. Go abroad. Go to Paris, dear fellow.
Perhaps Cornwall.
Go where you like, and find another object for your affections, but don't, for God's sake, marry her.
October the 19th, Gorenhaven, Cornwall. My retrospect is finished. I have traced the history of my errors and misfortunes, the wrong I did, the punishment I suffered, from its beginning to the present time. The pages of my manuscript lie piled beside me on the table, and my story is at an end.
My youngest has found you these, sir.
Ah, gull's eggs.
They make good eating, rich like.
I hope he didn't risk life and limb too much. These cliffs are very steep.
She, sir. It's a game to them.
I am very grateful nonetheless. They don't think I'm the bogeyman still, do they?
No, sir. You were a mystery to them at first. You understand, a stranger living alone, no business to occupy himself. But now, they're used to you.
Ah, yes.
We're not unfriendly here, sir. No worse than any other place. We just take time to get used to something.
I understand. Thank you. Thank you. What is that noise? It sounds like something hollow.
That's the devil's throat. It's on the edge of the promontory over here. Don't go too near.
My God. It looks like the entrance to hell.
Go straight down. The sea gets in down below. It's never quiet down there. You can imagine what it's like on a stormy day. The path goes by it, but the edge is slippery. Keep well back, sir.
October the 23rd. I can go out unnoticed now, up the ravine in which our hamlet is situated, to the old grey stone church that stands on the cliffside. From the churchyard, I can look down at the little strip of white beach glowing pure in the sunlight, and at the granite cliffs that hem it in, and at the sea. Nature's voice, nature's beauty.
Who's there? Clara!
Basil!
Oh, dear sister.
Have I surprised you? We sent a letter.
You have arrived before it.
Ralph said he would come, but I wanted to be the one to bear the news. I simply flew.
What news?
Ralph and Papa had a long interview. Papa has not been well.
What?
Nothing bad has come from it. He had a scare, that is all. The doctor said he will be as well as ever he was. But it has changed him. He wants to see you. He and Ralph had a long talk.
He wants to see me?
We will be together again. Go, Basil. You can come home. I must say, you have it very comfortable here. Will you be sad to leave?
Not with you.
Have you made friends?
The people are very kind. At first they were wary, but underneath there is great warmth.
Any special friends?
Oh, good heavens, Clara. It's too early to think of such things.
Never say that. It will come.
Will it? And you? Do you have any admirers?
No. Well, nothing real. There is the Phantom.
The Phantom? What is that?
My admirer. All the house was in an uproar about it, but there's nothing they or I can do about it. There is a man. He comes at night, and he stands on the road at the nearest point to my window, and he just waits there, as if he were staring and staring at the house. Although one cannot make out his face, he keeps it in shadow. The servant said is a man who has lost his heart to me.
Is he a tall man?
Very tall, we think. We never see him properly.
When was his last haunting?
A few days ago. He comes and goes. Oh, it is all a nonsense.
Have you seen him since you left London?
Why, no. Why should I?
Have you had any feeling that you were being followed?
No more than usual. I have the feeling so often I hardly notice it. It is some trick of the nerves. We have had a difficult time, haven't we? We must look forward now. When can we return home?
You must go back to London tomorrow. I will follow.
Can we not travel together?
I must stay. There are one or two matters. I will take you to the station tomorrow. October the 26th. I feel him. Is he watching me? Is it possible? Or does my foreboding proceed only from the weakness of my worn-out energies?
Come in here. Get out of his way.
What is it? What's happened? Excuse me?
Keep off. I can't be seen talking to you.
Why not?
You know why.
I do not know. Please.
I'll tell you then. But not now. Go home. Shut yourself up. I'll come when it's dark. You'd best be away from here. If you don't go, they'll starve you out. Best you go now.
But why?
Oh, do you not know what they're saying? Can't you guess? Surely you know.
Tell me.
They're saying that they want their children's faces left as God made them. Do you understand? Someone has been here talking of you, showing his face. Do you see now?
Yes. Yes, I understand. I know now that it is Mannion, that he has survived the fever, and he has followed Clara, and she has led him to me. My one hope was that having used her to find me, he would stay. When I saw the figure in the road, clothed in a long cloak drawn loosely around his neck, and wearing a shade over his eyes, it was almost a relief. As I walked along through the empty fields, he came closer and closer behind me, until I stopped and turned and waited. I had drawn him away from those I loved, but how could I myself keep him at bay? That appalling face, with its ghastly discoloration of sickness, its hideous deformity of feature, its fierce and changeless malignity of expression, was glaring full on me once again. It has never left me since.
Do you know me?
I thought you were dead.
Risen from the grave especially to meet you.
You are sick. You are a sick man.
I have come for you.
Stay back.
Did you think the illness that took her had taken me? I am made of stronger stuff. There are those who carry the infection but do not succumb. Perhaps I am one such.
Keep away from me.
I have something of which to remind you. Something I told you in the hospital. Something I will do. I am going to make your whole life become one long expiation of my deformity and her death. Go where you will, this face of mine shall never be turned away from you. This tongue, which you can never silence except by murder, shall waken against you the cruelties of mankind. The noisome secret of that night when you followed us shall reek in the nostrils of your fellow men. You may shield yourself behind family and friends, but I will strike at you through the dearest and bravest of them. The next time we meet, you will acknowledge that I can act as I speak. Live the free life that Margaret Sherwin has given you by her death. You will know it soon, for the life of Cain.
It was still early in the morning when I closed my cottage door behind me, never to open it again. I took the cliff path. Any hope of escaping Mannion had deserted me. I knew, without turning round, that his tall figure followed behind me, like a shadow, like a wraith. The sky was hidden in thick mist, now rolling in shapes like vast smoke wreaths before the wind. I walked slowly, drawing closer to the edge of the precipice. Crags only a few yards off seemed like shadows. Then suddenly the mist lifted, and I could see the devil's throat gaping beneath me. I came to the edge and looked down into the abyss.
Step back! Step back from there!
Mannion!
Take care of your life. It is not yours to throw away.
Stay away from me.
I thought you might try it. It is of a piece with your weakness.
Keep off!
I have to protect you from yourself. You cannot take your life. It belongs to me now.
You're mad. You are sick and mad.
Keep back from the edge.
Don't come near me.
There is no escape. Even in this remote place, my face has done its work against you. You have begun to live your life of excommunication. Look at me now. My strength is returning. Wherever you go, I have the strength to go too. We are linked together for life. It will be a joy to hunt you through the world. There will be no rest for you.
You are mad.
Step back from the edge.
Take your hands off me. Get off. Get off.
Come back.
Get off me. Mannion! Mannion!
He's gone. Oh, God. He's gone.
October the 27th. I stumbled on for many miles. I reached an inn, an out-of-the-way place. They put me to bed. The shock of Mannion's fall has paralyzed me. There is a strange fluttering at my heart. My recollections are growing confused. I have endeavored to think of the prospect that his death has opened, but it is as if some fatality keeps all my faculties imprisoned within the walls of that dreadful chasm. I see his face as he goes over the edge, his hands.
You're not well, sir. You should stay in bed.
You are very kind, but I must...
Get back in bed, sir, please.
October 28th. All my strength has gone. The slightest noise throws me into a fit of trembling which I cannot subdue. Visions. Half waking, half dreaming. Mannion screaming. Clara reading to me. Her with him. Together with him in the hotel room. Her hair over her face. Ralph laughing at me.
He's bad.
Fetch the doctor.
Okay.
He'll die if we don't.
He might anyway.
Weaker. Weaker. I will be suspected of causing his death. What will become of me? My heart is wasting away. Am I dying? I can't move, or breathe, or think. The dreams will come. I shall die out of my senses. Clara. Far from her. Her face, so bright. Her eyes, looking at me with a light that shines steady. While the light lasts, I shall live. When it begins to die out. I heard a sound, the simplest sound imaginable. Nothing but the soft rustling of a woman's dress. Yet I heard in it innumerable harmonies, sweet changes, pauses, beyond all definition.
Basil?
Clara.
Dear brother, God has given you back to us.
Oh, Clara.
Don't cry. Don't cry, dear brother.
In Basil, by Wilkie Collins, Julian Rhind-Tutt played Basil, Robert Glenister, Mannion, Julie Cox, Margaret, Christopher Etteridge, Mr. Sherwin, and Leslie Ash, Mrs. Sherwin. Nicholas Rowe played Ralph and the Doctor, Charlotte Lucas, Clara, Simon Chandler, Basil's father and Bernard, Kelly Shirley, Susan, Seb Cardinal, the usher and the innkeeper, and Karen Randall, the landlady and the wife. Other parts were played by members of the cast. The music was composed and conducted by Dominique Lejeune. Basil was adapted for radio by Robin Brooks and produced and directed by Clive Brill. It was a Pacificus production for BBC Radio 4.